I don't know what I just don't know. This is my first time going to Starrcast. I've heard positive things, or some mixed things about it before, but I figure like every time that event like this happen, it will be done differently. Different venues and different places for it to be done, whatever. And oh my god, first thing before I get into details, like I have to say, like the staff were super super nice and helpful. The wrestlers were super cool, and just everybody was just vibing. But I don't feel like a lot of people truly enjoyed themselves because the first thing you walk into the this is a Sheraton hotel. You walk in, and the first thing you'll feel is that it's kind of warm inside, and I'm just like, okay, well, it's already in the 90s outside, and then inside felt pretty warm too. After getting checked in and all that, then I was like, okay, so I knew her syndicate was supposed to start at 1, so I went and saw some people from ROH and stuff like that. So I did that because they were actually free, so you didn't have to pay extra to see them. And then when I went into that, they made us walk through the hot ass sun throughout this whole like hill and maze. To get all the way to some back building where they had the wrestlers that were signing for free at. And in that room, they didn't even have like a little fan blowing or anything. And I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy. Not just for the guests, but for these wrestlers who are sitting here in that room for several hours, signing autographs, taking pictures. And it was just insane. So once I got finished with that, I was like, okay, let me see about the Hurt Syndicate. Then they was like, well, Hurt Syndicate's not here yet. Only, I think, no, who they said? I think they said MVP was the only one who was there, and they were waiting for the others. And I was like, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. It's fine, whatever. Let me just walk around and everything. So I got a chance to take a picture with some people, mingling with people in the building, whatever. But it was so hot inside. I was like, I don't even know if I want to be inside or out. Like, it was literally like that. So then Hurt Syndicate actually came out or whatever like that. Like I was literally in the hallway just walking by, and they walked past me so that they can go to do the meet and greet. I kid you not. The What it was is you come outside of the hotel. There's like a pool area, and they have this little room, and that's where they're doing the professional meet and greets for the photos. And it's hot as hell in that room. And before you even get into that hellhole, you have to be outside in 90 something degree weather waiting. So now imagine if you have several people you're getting your professional pictures with, then you're going to be in that line for even longer. All day since fucking almost 12 o'clock. I have been outside in that sun, and it just turned 5 o'clock. I just got here, and I could have walked from the Sheraton to my hotel, which is literally maybe like a 5-minute walk. I wasted money on the Uber to do that because my feet are fucking hurting, and a lot. Let me tell you something. I was over here watching kids and women hunched over, leaning forward. It just like people getting red, and people are just their makeup are running throughout their face. Like I was just like, yo, you getting professional pictures done, and people just got their makeup all fucked up or whatever. I only wear like eyeshadow, so it nothing happened for me. But if I was wearing foundation and stuff like that, my shit would have been just fucking it's crazy. So many people are sunburned and everything. Like imagine you going over to get your professional pictures done, and you looking a hot mess. And that's not even the worst thing. I think if a lot of people knew that they were going to be standing out there like that, I think it would have been less people to go through this, and maybe that's why they didn't say anything. Like, who idea was it to say we're going to put people who paid? You think that was free? Getting these pictures done and all that shit? That's not free. That shit costs a lot. The people who spend the most money were the ones who had to stay outside in that sun. How many times I got out of line when I probably should have stayed because the line wasn't moving or nothing, because I was like, I think I'm going to pass out if I stay here. So many people were complaining about they might pass out from still standing in line. And it has nothing to do with being there for a long time. It's because that sun is beaming. It was like 93 degrees. And it's still in the 90s right now, even though it's 5 o'clock. And now I'm about to go take a nice cool shower and literally head out for ROH. Everything. I think, like, if it wasn't for that, and that's another thing too. People are hot and sweaty, musty as fuck in there. It is just like you get in and you want to get the fuck out. I got in line so many times just to get something cold to drink. Line not moving. I for the first time, like, for first experience, you're thinking, like, I'm not saying that things were supposed to be perfect, but, like, y'all literally, this is Texas. This is Texas, and y'all have people standing out here. Them kids that were crying in the line. I can't even believe it. Like, I don't know. And this is the Sheraton Hotel. They could have had sections of where within the building people could have stood up and, meet Death Riders there, Hurt Syndicate there, Hangman there, whatever. They did none of that. They said, y'all gonna wait your asses outside in the line. The line was crazy. For each wrestler, crazy. And it does pay. Like, if you had spent VIP money, which is like $200 and something, then you get to meet the wrestlers faster, sure. But you're still in that line for a long time in the hot ass sun. And these wrestlers who are taking time out of their day, their busy schedules, who are going to be on the card for All In tomorrow or Ring of Honor, whatever situation is, y'all got them in that room, that toasty ass room. But y'all making sure that y'all taking money, no refunds, this is non-refundable and all that shit. That's some greedy shit to me. How y'all had everybody just out there like that. I'm over here worried, do I smell musty? Well, I don't. I still smell good. And you trying to get these professional pictures done, and if you don't look good, you're gonna feel some type of way after spending all that money to get this. I never again. I'll be doing All In VIP tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about coming back to this shit again. I know a lot of people wasn't expecting it to be like this, but we gotta do better. Whoever's idea it was to just put everybody in the hot ass sun in the middle of the day like this, like, y'all need to be reevaluating that shit. Tomorrow, All In is earlier in the day, so it's not gonna be as bad as, like, in the middle of the day when it's 90 degrees. But y'all had opportunities to open up some rooms, some meeting rooms or something within that building, so that people can be comfortable. Y'all took money, whoever was that took the money. You couldn't have people be comfortable and not dying outside in this heat, taking horrible pictures. Absolutely insane. This is something, like, if I ever thought about going back to Starrcast or whatever it is, I'm going to ask, do I have to send my black ass outside? If so, I am not going. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.